What's up, family? This is Frank again. Hope you're having a great week. Now, I want to continue to tell you the story about the time I took my son to Walmart. Now, as you remember, we went to Walmart to pick up some things for his birthday. And so, when we get to the checkout line, I think one of the greatest marketing ploys I've seen is that they have all of this candy and snacks right by the checkout line just to get you to buy something at the last minute. And because my son loves candy, it works on him every time. When we get to the checkout line, he wants to get a bag of Skittles. So he picks up a king-size bag of Skittles off of the shelf. And I said, of course, that's a little bit too much, but I'm going to give you some, and then we can have some later. And of course, he agreed. So we get to the car, and I open up the bag, and I begin to pour some of the Skittles into my hand. And as I begin to pour it into his hand, he reaches out one hand, and I'm pouring it into his hand, and then he quickly realizes he's going to spill some. So I tell him to bring his other hand so that he can receive all of the Skittles out of my hand. Why? Of course, my hand is bigger, so I could hold more than he can. So he had to use two hands in order to receive all of the Skittles out of my hand. And at that moment, I felt that God was saying something important to me and to all of us. That in order to receive from him, it is important that we begin to expand our capacity. What does that mean, and how do we do that? I believe that in order to expand our capacity, we have to begin to take God at his word and to think beyond our imagination. So I believe there's many things we could do, but maybe simple three things that we could do to expand our capacity. First, we must spend intimate time with God. We have to spend intimate time with God because when we spend that time with God, that increases our faith. And when our faith increases, our expansion happens and we can receive more and we can believe that we could do more because of who God is. But second, I believe that it's important that we think beyond our comfort zone, stretch our thinking, go beyond what has been done and what you have done, and step into what can be done with the help of God. Because often what stops us and hinders us from our future is how we think about ourselves and what can be done. But lastly, and I think very important, that we must surround ourselves with individuals that will feed our faith. Give us understanding, give us wisdom, give us knowledge, increase our knowledge so that we can be better prepared for the future. I truly believe that this is a time that preparation must happen. And the best way to prepare is to begin to expand your capacity so that God can do great things in you, through you, and for you. So let's start expanding our capacity so that we can expand God's kingdom. I'm Frank, and this is Frankly Speaking.